Okay, let's say you created a very good post, ticked all the boxes, used all sorts of techniques to get your prospects to pay attention to your post, and use, all sorts of emotional things for people to resonate with your words, and yet your post is not getting any reactions, is not producing any results, and you might be wondering what is going on. And that happens very often, and I want to talk about that in this video, so stick around if you're here. And if we have met, my name is Edita. I'm a former struggling network marketer, and I was struggling because I didn't like prospecting. I didn't know how to use social media. I didn't know how to create content, and I didn't know who I should be talking to. And eventually I found a way to get my ideal prospects to come to me instead, and change my business, change how I feel about the business, myself. I became more confident, and I've been growing ever since. So we have this common situation that people learn how to create a good post about what they are selling. They use also all sorts of techniques, and believe it or not, there are techniques how to create a post. But let's say you know how to do it, and your your audience are still not resonating. You are not getting any reactions. You are not getting any results. No sales, nobody is commenting, nobody is reaching out to you. Even if you say in the post, drop a comment or get in touch with me privately or something like that. So there is one big problem that so many networkers actually have, and a mistake that they make. And it comes from decades of how network marketers are taught to build this business. And they are told that everyone is a prospect, and because of that, people are not strategic about how they build their audience. So if your audience is not made from people who want what you are selling, or the kind of thing that you're selling, the type of the product, if they're not in the market for that product, they're not gonna resonate with your content regardless of how good it is. Some friends might, your upline might, if your post is story-based or something like that, just from general human perspective, some people could resonate or like your post. But that kind of post wouldn't produce any results if your audience is not built in a more targeted way. So the point is here that when you build your audience, you need to be strategic about it. You need to build your audience from people who have some sort of a pre-existing desire for your product. And it's very easy to find out by going to, at least by going to Facebook groups on that topic, LinkedIn groups on that topic. It's very easy these days. Internet is really helpful that way. So if they don't need or want to lose weight, that post is not gonna do anything for them and for you. If they don't need makeup, like myself, I don't really care about makeup. I've been using very little makeup, very specific things. I have a busy schedule, and there are so many. Just because you might assume, because somebody is a woman, they will be naturally, automatically into makeup, so sort of mascara, lipsticks and stuff like that. Well, not necessarily, And so you really need to be strategic about what kind of people you have in your following. Either you are connecting with them or you're accepting people into your audience if they are sending you friend requests. And if you're using your personal profile, you can only have 5,000 people on your friend list. So you need to see, you need to really decide whether you should be connecting with random people. If your audience is made mostly from people who are not interested in your stuff in general, that's gonna be a problem and it's not gonna move a needle for you. So be strategic about how you build audience. Very, very important. And I was the same in the beginning. I didn't know. It's such a simple thing, really. When you know it, it's like, yeah, like it sounds so obvious, so normal. But in the beginning, I didn't know. I was working with that advice, based on that advice that everyone is my prospect. Everyone needs my stuff. My stuff is so good and so on. But it's not the case. Even if you have something free, not all people will want it, because it also means time investment for people. Why should they spend time on something they don't want? It's a very busy time for everyone in general. It's a very hectic environment we live in. There's so much information, so much to do. People are running all the time, handling all sorts of different things at once, and nobody wants to spend time on something they don't need, they don't want in their life, just because it's free, so you can test it. Even if it's free, if you have something free to give away, most people are not gonna want it, so the truth is that you need to decide, you need to kind of figure out what kind of people might want your stuff based on what kind of factors, criteria, indication, you can know that people want your stuff, and go and find those people on social media and only connect people with people like that. And then your posts will start resonating with your audience suddenly. So I have a video on a similar topic. It's called 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to prospect and chase anyone and feel awkward. You can grab it at viesnow.com/3 steps. And I, among other things, I touch on the importance of strategically building your audience, and then on what you should be talking to your audience. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to talk to anyone on one-to-one basis until a certain point, maybe until they reach out to you. But you could be way more efficient these days by talking one-to-many basis with your audience. It's much faster and easier and more time efficient. So I hope you like this video. Do grab my 3-step formula at viesnow.com/3 steps to understand the big picture of the process of building your network marketing business without prospecting. And thanks very much for watching. Hope you are having a great day. Have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.